Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Capstone project. My name is William Murphy, and today I'll be talking to you all about Pet Day Pet Care. So to kind of do a brief introduction here, going into this project, I knew I wanted to do something that was a bit more engaging and hands-on. I knew I didn't like just want to write a paper or conduct some sort of research. I wanted to go out in my community and have some type of impact. So that's why I selected the action for this project. And like I already said, I wanted to find something that was meaningful to me and would not only have an impact on me, but to those around me in my community. So with that, I started looking around, kind of figuring out ways that I can deliver this kind of impact. And what I found was that there was actually a lot of members of my community that were in need of like pet care. I was constantly seeing notices online via like Facebook and other like kind of social media sites of people advertising, "Hey, I need someone to watch my dog these days, or is anyone available to take my dog for a walk?" Et cetera, et cetera. And so I saw this enough, and I said, "Well, this is a spot that I could think I can really help in." So this kind of led to me creating a pet care website for my project. So now diving in, innovative approach. My idea with this is I didn't want to do something that was like one size fits all. There's already websites out there that deliver pet care, and so what I wanted to do was, I'm a person, and I can have direct contact with the members of my community. So I wanted to create a system for personalized pet care. This system also had to be affordable and reliable, and would directly meet the needs of my community. So exactly what this is, what does this mean? Well, essentially, I would have direct contact with those who were in need of any type of services, being like dog walking, like me going over to their house to like feed or wash their animal, or even coming to my house. And then I would work with the owners and determine what their pets' exact needs were, get a real understanding of what their pets like. Is it anxious? Does it have troubles eating sometimes? Just get a real deep understanding of not only the owner's needs, but also the pet's needs as well, because they're just as important in this environment. So how does this tie into emotional intelligence? Well, identifying myself in that little bit of self-awareness is I knew that I had a passion for animals. Ever since I was little, I've always loved taking care of pets. I have three golden retrievers of my own that I love very dearly. And I do my own monthly like checkups on them. I feed them the best foods I can. I give them all types of extra supplements and like great care that they need. And I figured, this would be an easy transition to take this passion that I have and provide it for other people. As stated, and then I found that need in my community. Looked at that social awareness and realized, hey, this is an area that I can fill. And this creates value by first understanding the problem and then delivering a solution for it. And kind of as I've already touched on, innovative solution, working directly with the members of my community. I don't want someone to simply say, "Hey, I just want my dog to be walked from this time to this time at the park and walk them for a half hour." I really want to like sit down with the owners and understand the pet, understand the environment. I pets really do have their own personalities, their own needs, and I want to spend time with them and really get to know them on that more personal level. So this way I can deliver that more personalized care for that animal and for that owner. And as I said, this approach is to meet the direct needs of my community. Um, I I uh, I often engage with the different members of my neighborhood and talk to them on more personal levels. Now this can just be a further extension of that to deliver that more personalized care. And then if this expands, I can move this forward and create a way to teach owners better ways to care for their pets. It's one thing to just do it on your own, but if you actually teach owners the methods that like I'll be using to engage with their pets and teach them better habits and walk with them properly, and get them better time management skills, then I can extend that knowledge into them, and now they'll have the skills needed to take care of their pets on that higher level. So the results, the benefits to the stakeholders. Obviously, the members of my community are the primary stakeholder in this environment. But also, I was also a beneficiary in this. There was a lot of things that I learned that I didn't really know going into it. like I said, I would engage with members of my community just like my neighbors, but I never had community involvement to this level. So this was a new realm for me. Conducting surveys, getting feedback on like what they would like to see, what would be beneficial, what would be an actual good point to deliver to the rest of my community. Was all a new experience for me. That's the thing I really like dealt with before. So I was kind of excited to have that experience. And like I said, learned some new skills along the way. It was really great. Public engagement with this kind of like something we touched on throughout this course, and this one in 492. So I was happy to actually put it into practice. In conclusion, I created a project that I found meaningful. Right as I said in the very beginning, the idea here is I wanted to create something that had impact and was meaningful, and I feel like I did exactly that. I was able to successfully fill a need of my community. There was a very clear need for pet care, and I was able to fill that need, and I will continue to fill that need. And like I said, I was able to develop new skills and had that impact, and that was the ultimate goal for this project. These are kind of like the references that I kind of used as like guiding materials throughout this project. Um, how to measure the success and the project benefits. But yes, this concludes my project, and thank you for watching.